Yes, I am the Rat Shaman.
What an introduction.
That was great.
How may I guide the spirits to you?
All right. Well, we are missing one co-host, but we'll let them come as they appear. Let's go ahead and get things started. So, welcome, citizens, outlanders, rats of the dumpster. We're back for another delve into the Rat Kingdom and how it affects the citizens of Neo Tokyo. I'm Atomic Sushi. I will let my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone. I'm Citizen 381, Kaz. I'm co hosting today and really, really excited to be here. I've loved the rat narrative, so really looking forward to hearing what the rat shaman has to say. And yeah, just happy to be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. So this time we will be joined once again not only by the Rat King, who was here and then disappeared, but also by the Rat Shaman of the Neo Tokyo Dumpster. You heard the introduction. It was a good one. Let's start off by getting to know the shaman. So, Shaman, what can you tell us about yourself? I understand you run the Roman Catholic Church, and why don't you start by telling us how that was formed, how you found your place there?
This is the first time I'm hearing the term Ratlick Church. I have no affiliation with such entities.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It seems there are some people in the dumpster that do. Would you consider those your followers or some type of sacrilegious outcast?
I am but a humble shaman. Humble and humpful shaman. I have no
Okay.
followers. I simply live in my coffee can in the dumpster to provide guidance to whoever may ask.
Excellent. Okay. Well, why don't you give us a little introduction to yourself there? Tell us where you come from, how you became a shaman, um, and what your goals in life are.
At first, there was only blackness, and then a neon light shined in the sky, and a rain of filth came down. And as the area began to populate with these no-tailed citizens, their filth accumulated, and us rats arose, and I formed from the darkness, given power by the gods and the instinct to guide the rat kingdom. Kingdom.
Interesting. That's good to know. That's a good narrative. Um, so, was the title bestowed upon you by the Rat King, or was it something you just grew into?
Well, as I said, I simply formed from darkness, so the king arose as the king, I arose as the shaman, and here I stay.
Okay, that's that's fair. A decentralized community. I like it. Um, so, did you ever have dreams of being a shaman, or you just were one?
Alas, my dreams are filled with many things. But as they say, I didn't choose the shaman life. The shaman life chose me.
Ah, okay. So I hear that you communicate with spirits. Can you tell me anything about those? Do the rats condone talking with the dead, or do you guys have like a Holy Trinity style? And how does that? How does that
Oh
work?
yeah.
You said gods earlier. How many of those do you have?
Oh yes, yes. The spirits are dope. There's many. They're a fun bunch. There's approximately 1,444 spirits that I'm in communication with at any given time, and they just give me advice, guidance for my rat brethren.
So the infiltration into the vents, I spoke with the king about that a little around a week ago. Did you have anything to do with that? Do the spirits lead you to the vents? Anything crazy like that happen?
Oh no, no. As I say, I'm just a humble shaman. The vents opened and we simply swarmed, as was foreseen, foretold, forbeared.
Okay. Can you tell me if squeak came from the spirits, or if that was something that originated elsewhere?
Squeak was the wonderful decree handed down to us by our Majesty the King, and he was indeed blessed with the highest connection to the gods, and such a
Okay.
wondrous decree could only come from a holy source, if thine ask me.
Okay. So as a shaman over the rats, one question that I was really curious about this. Do the rats have separate like corners of the dumpster for the atheists, or the Roman rat that I had heard of before, or maybe some agnostic rats? Do you guys separate, or do you all get along?
Oh, I'm certain there's a multitude of beliefs within the rat kingdom, but what we all have in common is the holy squeak. The holy squeak. And this is the only thing I care about. As far as corners you speak of, the dumpster may be square shaped, but there are no corners. We live, eat cheese, and poop in peace all together.
That's that's really heartwarming. That touches it. Um, okay, okay. So how do the spirits feel about rats choosing mates? Are they homophobic, or are they open to, rats choosing their partners?
As I've said, there are many kinds of rats. As far as I'm concerned, everyone's a rodent sexual to me.
Amazing. I came here thinking that I had so many questions, and the more I ask, the more I feel like I need to ask. Um, do the rats believe in any sort of a heaven? Do you go become the spirits once the rat, lifespan is over?
Well, it is written in the oldest books of the
Oh,
Shaman.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Other than the inner city of Neo Tokyo, that does not count. Sorry. Go on with your answer.
It is written in the oldest tomes of the shamanic order that all rats, the destiny is the moon. So you could say we believe in the heavens,
The moon.
the moon.
And how would a rat get to the moon?
Well, that's for the rats to know.
The secret bunch. Okay, co-hosts, I will give you the floor. Ask any questions you may have.
Thank you, thank you. Rat Shaman. So, your role is obviously as a holy seer. Um, are you able to tell the future? And if so, what does the future hold for the Rat Kingdom?
I smell the future upon the holy winds with my little rat nose.
Amazing.
I cannot tell what may come, but in my dreams, I smell. Oh, so much I smell.
And what do you smell?
I smell a smelly smell.
That's interesting. Another question I wanted to ask was, this is probably not really Rat Shaman related, but I felt like it was missed in the last interview with the Rat King. As your Rat King's trusted advisor, I just wanted to know, will there be a Rat Queen?
Let's just say there are many who've tried. None have yet succeeded. The Rat King is on many a rat's whitelist, if you know what I'm saying. But it is for the king to decide whether he shall take a wife.
Yeah, just to butt in, there was someone just last week asking him about that. It was a bit inappropriate for this medium, but it did happen, so it's true facts.
Okay. What else did I have to ask? I don't know. Atomic, do you have any other questions?
Well, at this point, we will open it up for the floor. I had a lot of questions about the Roman Catholic Church, but if that's not really in your domain, then I guess we'll have to save that for another day. So, listeners, if any of you have any questions for the Rat Shaman, you feel free to request speaker. We'll bring you up one by one.
Some children speak to the shaman.
I did have another question. The Ratchitect drew a really nice map of the Rat Kingdom and of the Citadel, and I was just wondering if the information he got about the insides of the Citadel was via your holy wisdom and speaking with the spirits, or whether there was some other way in which that information was obtained.
I would like to know that as well, because the map was horribly inaccurate.
How dare you?
Oh, no offense. It wasn't an accurate representation. I'm sorry.
The beautiful map drawn by our brilliant architect is a wonderful artistic representation which holds many secrets that the tailed ones may decipher.
Squeak!
Yes. Squeak, my brother.
Hello, fellow rat. Did you have a question or a statement?
I am but a humble paintslinger rat and came to say my greetings to the shaman.
Ah, yes, hello, child. It's wonderful to hear you.
Indubitably.
It's just a big rat family. Okay, Shaman, so I guess what are your plans for the future? What do you intend to steer the rats toward?
Mainly cheese.
Oh,
Cheese, okay. And how do you feel about bites? That seems to be something a rat can get their hands on. Is this something you're looking at?
I'm sorry, bites?
Bites? Yes, actually. Coincidental that a rat might be interested in bites. As you know, some citizens today, found their way into getting a certain bite token that is estimated to have immense value in the future. It's something a rat might be able to obtain.
Oh, yes, the bites.
You didn't know about the bites, did you?
Oh, yes, I heard about the bites, yes. Very valuable airdrop, indeed. It is up for every rat individual to decide whether that rat wants to engage in such things.
Okay. Well, any listeners out there have a question for the rat shaman?
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
All right, rat shaman, I don't want to waste your time. If that's all there is, then we can end it there.
We're all ready.
All right.
Blessings to the rat kingdom. Hail to the king. And squeak!
Squeak!
Thank you for joining. Okay. Thank you very much for your time, rat shaman. It's been a pleasure. This has been a Neo Tokyo special. Thank you guys for co-hosting me. I'm Atomic Sushi. Keep hanging on to those identities, those vaults. Keep the bites. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.